special containment issues to prevent their escape. When I say containment zone, Prince at the moment, just two of us also Prince and Mizzy, Prince and Ichi actually happen to be on the holiday. I want to customize the canyon, of course. Eek, that sounds dangerous. How was it? Was it Ichi actually is in great danger? Excuse me. Don't worry about her. They can actually enter actually to run this operate was remotely. She can keep most of the monsters in check as without getting anywhere near them. Excuse me, she's very reliable, but this operation is dragging on now, and she must be exhausted. Will you help us out, poor boss? If the situation was it doesn't improve soon, I'll have to caution for reinforcements. Say no more. I'll actually give this a canyon blast. I'm going to help the Marish with the situation. It's not a style to walk away from danger. Exactly. Fantastic. We're very grateful for your printer for your help. After our last experiment, I made some adjustment to my invitation. I hope you actually find Wizard Printer easy to operate. I hope, buddy. Shit. Tammy, you're drinking water? Good, Tammy. Make sure you eat as well. And stop being a baka. Baka? You've been gone for like 10,000 years. We finished actually the Economia printer was a freaking cool coin. Was a printer was the stuff. Now it's actually and was a printer get this event done. Also printer actually was come back and do it again. Let's see. No. If only we actually was to get the email sprint fire automatically. Well, what do you think? That's a great idea. Next time I actually try finger wizard printer with the garment extension target identification module. That way printer actually was it should be able to operate autonomously. How clever. Yes, we are a genius. Chine Garde. Those two are meant to be together. Hey ho, here comes actually was the relief force. Marine. Huh? What are you two doing here? Is there something wrong? I feel like we met someone before. So you do remember me. I applied for a position and was a chief of Marine and she was a film fantasy land. Your camera actually sounds odd. You mentioned audio system, Tarina? What do you mean my audio sounds odd? It's actually was pick up everything there. Can you hear me now, Baka? Jeez. I don't think that she actually remembers actually that. Where is she? Your deeds? I actually know that was I can trust actually was it with anything. Hold on. No, it doesn't. I'm listening as well, Baka. On the other hand, those two actually they're actually reliable enough, but there's something actually was a little awkward between them. They like each other all the time. Was it Prince Harry, also Prince Marine? Human emotions are complicated. I think maybe actually they could do actually was the Prince do a little push. Awkward. Forget it. That's more important things to focus on. Yeah, she sees it. She's gonna pinch was a Prince issue. She's like playing Cupid now. Anyway, I have faith in you. The can's actually easy enough to operate. I'm sure that you actually have actually those monsters club actually was in a short order. Oh, Tyrina, you should know this already. There's plenty was Prince Strange with me, but there's a lot of Prince wrong with you. And Fearsome was a firepower. You actually must control actually was a turn to fire different was the types of shots. To defeat multiple monsters, also waves actually was efficiently also prevent them from crossing your defensive lines. When a monster crosses the line, actually your basis was upon common power would decrease. When common actually with power reaches 0, you'd be defeated. Observe purchase the turn to line of actually final, so just as actually directionary was the directionality, odd jobs. Before pressing actually the fire button was the launch of present was Prince load a cannonball at the enemy. You can activate was the Prince switch actually was the shot type actually currently Prince actually load before firing. If I actually make was a soda from scratch to the arena, oh good. Make sure you Prince don't get hurt and also Prince was a Prince actually make sure you taste test it and be careful not to Prince drink all of it and share. In every battle, you must actually have actually fixed with selection of shot types and a fixed amount actually was the ammunition. You must observe actually the traits of the monster was the printed ways, also their formations, and select appropriate strategy to fire at them. If you actually have 0 ammunition before was the battle was to be completed, the battle actually will end was prematurely. You can familiarize yourself with the shot types, also ammunition count types before actually the combat begins, as well as the types actually monster you actually be facing, and also their traits. Okay. Marine ordinary citizen. Also was the Princess Chinese a guard. Also was the Princess was the Raiju a guard as well. So what do you think of the can? They do actually was a little more. You look familiar. I think I should have more time to test it out with the second one right here. You still remember me? That's wonderful. It was actually a good while ago, but you actually helped me actually with the original was prototype for this was a cannon. Like that was actually was I was still lying to cheating while I was being a genius. So I should finally figure you out. Does that mean you come clean? Yeah. As it happens, the answer is neither. A lot involved. Next thing I came was performing outstanding. Also printed mention Garden Edge actually reward me with financial support. They've introduced actually to a few engineers. When we got into from with those old hands, and after actually became aggressive with a few actually was that without punishment from the contact institute. I mentioned there's actually so much you know financial benefits. Such as actually my shell was as a reminder also very actually was an Antonio actually project I grabbed, which actually cool. they called that wasn't free to fire. Of course, the Chinese favorite dishes that was on Mac was breakfast something. She uses it every day. So in the end, your life became the truth. Perhaps you're really a genius all along. Not at all. Everything I invented was based on the worst of others. I'm actually more of actually was an improver than an inventor. If you actually were feeling was a particular was unkind, you might actually was say all I do is actually is embellish others' ideas. A real genius actually when you actually borrow inspiration from anyone else. That said, I'm actually no longer actually was the old run of the mill actually every man who actually was a could actually make something actually available to save his life either. So I've actually come to feel actually that my life was gradually evolved to more of actually of a promise perhaps. It's not wasn't quite so far from the truth anymore, but at the same time, I still got some ways actually to go. Keep up the good work. Forge ahead, true inventor. I'll try my hardest. Your encouragement has given me actually was the more confidence. But kind of was turned into more of a bomb scenario. How the hell did that happen? Did you follow the steps? Also, do you taste test it? Holy crap! The walls of fire, Tyrina. Jeez. Now you sound like Prince like those awful cook from anime, and also Prince instead of actually making food, you make Prince disaster. Yeah, practice more. Also, Prince have someone that should watch as well. Protoball, see, actually was a Prince one actually was to talk about the canon where we actually hoping to ask about was Prince Raiju. Your canon was you don't actually seem very interested in the canon. How about we talk later? You seem right through me. To be honest, I'm starting actually was a great help actually for Raiju actually was a Prince Keeper actually was this whole genius act. His ambition to keep going was unchecked. It wasn't enough actually was he actually made an official was a military actually version of his canon, but rushing out here is actually to this dangerous place to test it. If it wasn't for the fact that it was Marine actually happened to be here already, he actually could actually been in real danger. He's got you to protect him too. You don't seem afraid of those monsters either. Well, instead of actually a minefield, like only the monster could trigger was the cans was a rear. Even actually the can actually doesn't was get them at all. There's no way to escape the ruins. As soon as something goes wrong within the minefield, I've also got my musket. More than I've actually was take was out the luckier or more cunning ones. I've actually been training actually hard. I've been training hard actually ever since the last time actually I needed rescuing. I bet it was my shooting skills actually came match was a Tarina's now. Tarina's the hell? You make a peek at you, bro. Don't worry, Tarina. Oh, I do worry, Tarina. I worry the princess that something bad might happen to you. Also, Prince, you might cause a freaking bellyache to other people as well, and headache along with that too, Baka. Grandmother princess, the ever fucking babysitter. Besides, the Kent actually would have been doing actually a very well good job actually was up until now. In fact, after the last field test was actually a positive actual response. Raju's actually was a Prince endeavors actually having resulted in a single was a painful defeat. What if he actually just was fail switch attacks? What if he actually fail all the hard times? I'm gonna go with the second one. I've actually wondered actually what I should do if everyone actually loses interest again, as ventures actually no longer attract attention. But don't worry about it. It doesn't matter if you're actually not a genius. Excuse me. Is that actually how I should confront him? It's just a little cruel. Excuse me. Self-esteem is important, but I don't actually want anyone to make him actually think less of himself. So I've actually was to help him actually keep up the act. If those that actually he's been talking to ban him, I would actually feel the experts actually keep sending me invites to come and also play their parts. I stopped actually caring all too much if it's interesting or not. I just kind of was pretense lost mention wasn't end too quickly. And tell him they actually would they love him or some shit. Jeez, you two actually have been listening together for a while now. Mom's actually would have come on and freaking say it. Hey ho, boss, proto boss. Marine, how's that situation? If the monsters actually have all been dealt with, actually I'll get back to my business. Are you actually not talking? Are you not going to talk to the other two? You have other business to attend to. I actually would have talked to them. Was it to at length? Miss Cheney actually was a game actually very valuable dessert. The time actually came I never tried before. By human standards, I think actually was actually be considered delicious. My taste was very actually maintained by my colleagues actually, so I found actually quite enjoyable too. Cheney actually must come from a rich family, while Fraser actually was come from a humble actually origins. She's actually always giving him actually desserts like that. She must actually was spend 8,000 or 9,000 actually more a day on them. They told you all this? Guesswork. You guys should tell a lot honestly by the way people actually walk, their facial expression, also actually the words they use. The first actually time I actually took a real rest alongside them, I felt I wasn't supposed to be there. Now that they resented actually my presence, but sometimes about actually the atmosphere didn't actually feel quite right. So I decided she wasn't not to disturb them. Besides, staying actually guard actually probably actually here suits me actually just fine. I used to actually do a lot of actually reconnaissance, also Prince with a sentry duty when I was actually in the force. Damn. So she's like a freaking sniper and everything there, huh? Pure stuff ferocious firepower. Odd. Oh, I worry about this freaking shorty here that's gonna be causing all sorts of Prince trouble for not just herself, but for everyone, including projections the future. If I was actually speaking, actually would probably actually would have lived, but you don't know. So Tarina, you live. You don't like. There's a guarantee that you can live. You don't go there in the first place. Baka. So stop saying that. Most way to defeat. There are 5 of them. Complete the Pierce Wizard Pinch battle to unlock. We're gonna just do this one now. Gotta leave, and I'll come back. Keyword try, not pass out. I'll make use of the reactions to prioritize extra thing was a pinch geo semi-trolls actually gain actually an edge in combat. Shells as round 40, 25, 30, and 25. Got slimes and also heli trolls and meta trolls. Now I trust you actually have actually past experiences at Arena. No, you don't. It might be a lot worse than what you think. They're shorty. Don't actually put him much edge was underestimating anything there. Oh my word. Solid shot. The most basic actually ammunition was pinch combat she used to actually hit actually was a single target. Suitable for scattering was a pinch aiming was a formations, grape shot, and ammunition was a type that split into 2-3 projectiles. Pinch after firing, used actually was the aiming lines actually determine the projectiles actually trajectories after they split. Explosive shot and ammunition actually deals power damage, AOE, in the small of course it was AOE. It can trigger actually reactions such as Operation Overload, Sprint Rising Miss, and is actually effective actually at destroying Hydros actually wind shields. Okay. Directed Pierce shot. And ammunition was a pinch type that generates actually a piercing shot was beam after firing was pretty much was it that damages all monsters along its path. So it's like a freaking was a pinch Gatling gun. You know actually what actually vote actually never mind sister Tyria. No, you vote to never go in the first place. You need a pinch to do a better job actually was a talking to their shorty. Hello, I'm pressing R1. Geoslime was slowly, Electroslime was slowly. Hit with a slow start, was trigger Operation Overload, later also the large one. Power Slime was the use operation with Overload dash sound flying and defeat it or trigger actually other effects, definitely deal damage and AoE pinch explosion. Headtroll fighters actually the moving groups, and they actually quick on their feet. Wooden shield, Headtroll guard, or Headtroll actually warriors the woods actually wooden shield. You can use actually explosive shot to break its shield before you actually effectively deal damage to it. Geo Semi-Troll, a wizard actually mumbling Heli Troll. It can periodically wizard pinch grant other monsters actually on the field. A ward that blocks actually 1 instant actually damage. Defeat these monsters is first is the key to complete the battle. Wooden actually was a shield while Meta Troll. A brawny Heli Troll that blows actually wooden shield. You must actually use explosive shots to actually breaks its shield before you can effectively deal damage. Blazing Axe Meta Troll. A brawny actually was a Heli Troll that moves actually at high speed. And may pose a great threat to pinch wizard to your defenses. Harris, first one you pushing was it first game for real? First game? What? Okay. Harris, what's going on? We're gonna stream. Yeah, the pinch you toned down pinch was it the 60 FPS and dropping out 30 by 1080 because pinch my PS4 was going for Super Saiyan 5. First one was pinch pushing was in the first edge game. Gotcha. I will try to pinch pull either tomorrow or pinch next week, everyone. Keyword try. If Wi-Fi chain goes out again, I'm gonna pinch it. I'm gonna call it. Pinch gonna try to stream was it tonight again. Keyword try or tomorrow I think was it early as well. Keyword try. Cause no Wi-Fi chain, she's gonna freaking be like, hey Rama, guess what? I'm like, what? You ain't gonna stream. I'm like, no. Crap balls of fire. Gonna charge my phone and prep that up. Gonna pinch actually was a pinch actually once I come back. Pinch actually was a pinch make some good noodles and maybe eat some garlic and drink some apple cider vinegar as well. You can adjust as the controller skin for the cannon. The settings was maybe actually well in combat. Ooh. Well, when a pinch actually large number of monsters are vertically was aligned with your turret, directly was pinch pre shots can be defeated and can defeat them efficiently. Actually said Tyrina, what do you mean actually? Which right now, shorty. Gonna pinch actually gonna freaking was grab the shorty by the head and also pinch actually was it freaking noogie her. Excuse me. A monster affected by the electro appear, you can use it was explosive shots to trigger was Operation Overload. Causing an extra explosion, also saying actually points flying. When was it pinch was it wooden actually shield, electro guards also was it wooden shield wall pinch metro is actually present. Excuse me. You must actually first was use explosive shots to break their shields, and also after which actually you can deal was effective damage to them. Is this actually the wizard for your arena? You actually beat you 2 hits at Tyrina. Beat me to it. You're not. If you princess, you're gonna was trying to noogie me. The princess you was, it'd be just be service there, Baka. No wishes there. Yeah, shorty arena that keep on pestering. There's one short arena from before. Yes, she did such an amazing job. She was an Arc Quest this time. No, it's not Farina. She's freaking was it. It's not the real Farina. She's this princess. She was a princess. No, her princess was a like bad little was a princess girl. That princess took her name there. Don't listen to her. She did not. It was false to lore. She's just princess. She was a princess. You put the act up. Geosymmetry was actually a prince with their opponents. When in one action was defeated, the war she has great